Ooh, now that was a rush, wasn't it? We got exactly the golden era. Now, do you ever have those moments where you go through a day and then you come back to something the next day and you realise that you woke up at like 3 a.m. with some dawning realisation that just something you've forgotten? Look, one turn on the Statue of Liberty, for God's sake, one bloody turn on the Statue of Liberty, which means I'm going to get 4 points, and I've got 2 turns. So really, there was no stressing at all. And also, look, I could just buy the Great Admiral as well with Faith. I think that's like 3 points as well. So, you know, I was panicking pretty much for nothing. I read the comments a lot on these videos, and I have heard overwhelmingly that you guys don't think that lumber mills actually reduce the appeal of a tile. And I did some testing, and you are totally right, and I'm an idiot, and I'm wrong. And I have played about 9 games with Bullmoose Teddy without realising that lumber mills don't affect appeal. So, you know. So as you can see, all of my cities are now getting builders. You know, and I may actually just quickly go in and chuck that off and get public works in, because, you know, I'm such an idiot. How did I not know that? Hey, look, we're learning together, you know? That's something that you're learning, I'm learning. It's wonderful. Also switching Visselbanken in instead of the army experience, because I reckon we can probably get a few decent cities. St. Louis has got a huge amount of land. The one big thing I regret on this playthrough is how squished I made my cities. If I'd made Philadelphia over here, and in Los Angeles maybe a tile back, and New York a tile back, and Nippur a little bit further. Actually, Nippur was built for me, but Cincinnati was actually on a good tile. But I think, yeah, I just didn't settle enough, and I settled my cities too close to each other. It doesn't matter, because we're kind of switching into a diplomatic victory mode with a little bit of science to back it up. But it's just one of those things. I wish I would do it. I would do it differently, I think, if I could. St. Louis has 46 production though, and with Visselbanken, I'm actually going to focus on this city a little bit in order to get it up a bit. So we're going to get a trader going. I do need to actually, I'll save myself for bombers now. Let's go plunder some more gold, get some bombers, and see what we can do in terms of just ruining India's day. By that, I do of course mean endless pillaging, because that is exactly what we like to do. Move, pillage, move. See? It's a fun little game. So there is the Statue of Liberty. That is 4 diplomatic points, which gets me to 9. I've also got a vote in 2 turns, and I have 866 diplomatic favour, which is more than everyone else put together. So, you know, that should be quite fun. There is these Cree apostles. This is actually a little bit annoying. I need to be careful of this, because if they get into my religion and start spreading it around, hang on. Can I ask them? No, I can't actually tell them. They've been pretty well behaved so far. That's annoying. Alright, we're going to have to get a couple of apostles and see if I can actually start an inquisition, get rid of this stuff. In fact, actually, if I do that, there we go, that's plenty now, and I should be able to start an inquisition. If I go to, yeah, lovely. There's economics, pillaged. Oh, we're finding such wisdom. Did they actually just, we pillaged the research lab. I thought they'd actually just then fixed it immediately. They had not. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I quite like the idea of getting in, where is it? Golden Gate Bridge, because that's all tiles in the city give +4 appeal. That's hilariously good for Teddy. But it's quite a specific build, and it takes quite a lot of production to do that. I'd rather think I push to replaceable parts, because the extra food is incredible. And we're about to get a lot of builders in. Conveniently, I can just pop my fighter here. Oh, look at this, lovely. Look at the visibility. Oh, it's really powerful as well. We're going to get a lot of kills with this thing. So let's see what happens here. Who gets what? India and Lataro, both in Dark Ages. I'm in a Golden Age. That's going to be really, really handy. Right, switch over to democracy. That is a really, really, really good one for Teddy, because of all the the wildcard policy slots here. It's really, really good. So we've got builders, we've got science, we've even got more science. New Deal, it has to be New Deal. It's just such a good card. Republican Legacy as well. We've got Culture, Industry, we've got Heartbeat of Steam, we've got Visselbanken. What else are we going to get? Reform the coinage, I think. We're going to start spending a few of our trade routes. Yes, I know we're sending them to city-states, but quite frankly, I've got all the city-states that I can easily trade with that I want right now. I would rather spend a little bit of time just actually trading and getting some resources in to build some good cities. Like, I mean, look at these routes. Oh, it's just so good. Yeah, St. Louis is going to be an amazing city. Right, launch the Inquisition. Done. Let's evangelize. Let's evangelize. Okay, so I'm pretty sure these apostles are just going through my land, but we'll sort of hit them just in case. What am I going to do with my religion? It's not really spread outside of my walls. It's a crusade, which is my normal pick. I could get Teve. But I don't have many cities following my religion, only the 8. I'd rather go for cross-cultural dialogue and just jump in on the science, I think. And if we're going to go to war with my religion, I reckon let's go for monastic isolation. It's not one I normally go for, but just in case all of my inquisitors are killed, it means that I don't have to worry about my religion being lost from my lands. It's been rightly pointed to me that somewhere is environmentalism, and I need that, or conservationism, sorry, so I can build woods and get more appeal from woods. I know that the boost for that is to get a breathtaking neighbourhood. So if we get an urbanisation quickly, we should be able to find it pretty quickly. Fingers crossed. So we do want to get involved in the World's Fair. Yes, absolutely, that normally goes through. I want to vote for myself for diplomatic victory points, of course I do. Okay, -5 loyalty for the turn. And normally people vote for me on this sort of stuff, but Lataro's got 200, and he's going for the option B. So I'm going to go for loyalty increase for myself. Or do I want to go for the population growth and the loyalty loss? I'm just about to go to war with India in terms of stealing their city, so I think I will keep the loyalty for now, and then fewer grievances for me. I don't know how many of these we can get to win, but if I put enough votes here to eat up above and beyond Lataro, which is 360, nobody else can vote against that, and nobody should be voting against me for that one, so I should win that one. That's absolutely fine. I think people are likely to vote for me or India, so maybe we just split the votes. I don't know which is the better option. I can put 6, 7... 8 votes to one and 7 to the other. Okay, let's try that. Oh no, one of them didn't go through. One of them didn't go through. We've got partial victory here. What happened? Oh, right, we'll go to the Eiffel Tower in a second. That's brilliant. Okay, fewer grievances for me. Oh, that's wonderful. Gilgamesh gets -5 loyalty. Even better. You know what, actually, that's brilliant. Maybe I should have voted for somebody else on that one. I was too selfishly looking at myself. Rubbish. 13. Diplomatic points. We basically got to get through 2 more congresses and do really well in the World's Fair. Both of those things should be absolutely fine to do. Oh, hello there. It's a lovely anti-tank crew you've got. Should we just shoot it? Boom. Oh yeah. Any unit India send out right now is going to be fair game for me. And I'm still doing this ridiculous little game where I go boom and then move back. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. This Ursa, actually, I'm just sort of getting him to just sort of hang around this area. I might put him back on the road because I want to get into Patna. I really want to just steal all the stuff in there. Still pillaging. We've got a lot of science from India, actually. This has been a very fertile pillaging ground. In fact, actually, musketmen just swarming Gilgamesh's lands with my injured musketmen. They're all limping from the front lines going, oh no, it's so horrible. And they're looking at me going, what the fuck is going on there? Okay, we're basically, every single tile in my empire needs to be improved now, and we're going to work on the appeal. The appeal, by the way, here's what the Eiffel Tower did. It's made pretty much every tile in my empire breathtaking, there or thereabouts. It's an amazing thing, and we've got loads of mines here ruining this area, so we need to go and sort of sort that stuff out. But look, you can see the builders are now beginning to spring up absolutely everywhere. So we are going to get on this. We are going to start fixing stuff. This is where my empire, we're now at 300 science. We're going to get this is going to be great. This is the renaissance of Teddy. Oh my god, so many of these tiles just haven't been worked. Absolutely appalling. What was I doing this game? You know when you come back to something after a little while and you're just like, I don't even know what my strategy was here. Not entirely sure if I had a strategy, but My god, we're going to fix this. Oh, my curacao are getting absolutely murdered all of a sudden. Ooh, that's not good. If I put them to there, he can survive, but only if that machine gun is dead. So let's do that, and then back you go. Okay, that should keep you safe for now. God, they have units in random places. Nothing that can survive against my planes, but they're being really, really annoying. As I say, this isn't like a full-fledged invasion of India just yet. I'm just waiting. Just waiting to get my gold up a little bit. In fact, actually, I can do probably a bit of trading and work out who needs what luxuries I haven't got. Like coca, for instance, and amber. Oh, in fact, the Cree, we're going to get a bit of a trade deal going here. Look at this, coca, amber. In fact, others have got stuff that they need as well. Do you want to give me some gold? 4 gold per turn? No, that'll do. Right, I'll do some trading. There we go. 10 gold per turn for some aluminium. Yes. Am I the only one with aluminium on this map? That's got a little gold source for me. Oh, they don't want it. Ah, fine, whatever. Here is some infantry, and more importantly, much improved farming, which works really well because, quite honestly, the tiles of my empire are tight, to say the least. We've got, what's this, neighbourhood popping up soon, which I need to do. Look at this, we're already getting some really lovely adjacency tiles. This is pretty good, and this is a test, just to prove to you that this doesn't actually change it, which was news to me. Look, this is a breathtaking 6-horse tile there. If I pop the lumber mill down, it is now a breathtaking 6 tile. So it doesn't change. You know what? Hands up. I didn't know that. I genuinely didn't know that, and that has been an interesting revelation for me this game. I have enjoyed finding that out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really, really, really annoyed with myself because I wish I'd known it before. But still, I also love it when you get a new campus pop up and you can go, ka-chink, there's a library, ka-chink, there's a university. Ah, Jesuit education. Right, vampires are becoming problematic. They're pretty tough, actually. Run away, unit, run. Okay, right, breathtaking tile needed. Let's go for the neighborhood. Okay, this is a desert tile, but it is breathtaking. That's going to be the best thing for me right now. 5 turns to do that, and then I will know exactly where we need to go for environmentalism. Before then, let's just pop in and quickly get some envoys. I'm also going to be replacing some of the mines with farms and lumber mills, but only when I've finished upgrading everything else for now, I think. Aluminium is a good source of money for me at the moment. I'm just getting towards that bomber. If I can get a bomber, I can start claiming some of India's cities, I think. Again, selling niter. Oh, hello India. Don't mind me. 210 gold. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. And again, leaving your Mustang just in the open like that, or leaving your unit in the open. Not going to go well for you. Oh god, those vampires are tough. This is just a war of attrition. I'm just sat here, just chilling in India's lands right now. There's nothing for me to worry about. How much is a bomber? 1,900. Oh. Oh. Well, that's intriguing, because I can probably just do that. Hang on, I just need 100 gold. Oh no, they still want aluminium, but they're not going to give me anywhere near as much. Hang on, Scythia probably needs something. Do you need aluminium? Because you've got loads of tech. Yeah. Okay, there you go, 200 gold. Now, I can get myself in the bomber, and the bomber, once that gets up to speed, look at that, can just decimate Patna's walls. So, yeah, this will be... Okay, we're going to steal ourselves an Indian city or two. The other thing I'm looking at as well is just, do you notice this? 2 cities have just rebelled from India through their Dark Age. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can steal a couple of cities from India, get loads of gold from them as a peace deal, and then liberate their cities back to them in order to get huge amounts of diplomatic favour. I think that's a crazy plan, but it just might work. Please get out of my lands. Haha. Okay, the apostle attacked me in my defense, right? It attacked me first. It wasn't the other way around, I promise. And again, please, look, get your apostles out of my land. This is not on. Not on at all. Why are you not attacking? Oh, damn it, movement. Movement is such a problem. Just attack this one, and then attack this one. There we go. Spreading our religion around again. Super Moose is it's starting to spread. It's not outside of my empire, but that's okay. It's getting me 18 science per term. It doesn't seem like a lot, because it kind of isn't really a lot, but it all adds up. Oh look, they're actually fixing things for me. That's really polite of them. Really, really polite of them. Culture's kind of what I need at the moment. Oh, they've actually fixed the entire thing. Oh, India, you shouldn't have. Literally, you really shouldn't have. Now, though, to do the most important thing, I'm going to go for Patna first, because that 15 population is a huge amount for me. So let's start bombing it to pieces. There is a lovely Great Admiral, which I don't need at all, because there are basically no ships apart from this battleship that Mapushi's random. Oh no, the Gilgamesh is randomly stuck there, but I'm going to retire and get 500 gold immediately. Lovely. Well, the vampire did that typical thing where they just attacked my field cannon, but unfortunately for them, I can just immediately heal it up. This machine gun decided to have a pop at my musketman, which won't really do it very much in the way of a long-term good, seeing as it's now dead. Actually, and again, look, it just upgraded me. I mean, honestly, what are India doing? Just leave your units in your cities and let me bomb you. Thank you. Natural history. I think I'll get natural history. Where is that on the tree? Yeah, look, that unlocks 2 of them up there. So let's go for natural history now. Got some more envoys. Are we trying to steal Hunza still? Or should we go for Auckland? Auckland would make New York a really cool city. Tempted to do that. And also, it is Lataro's, so it'd be funny if I could turn Auckland against it. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing it. And in the meantime, there's a little bit of pillaging. Oh, num 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 num. In fact, look, I'm actually watching it fix all the buildings. Oh, India, what are you doing? I love it when I just have like that unit just randomly disappeared from me. Levy it again. Thank you very much. That's easy enough to do, wasn't it? Oh, Preslav. I think Preslav may have done the same thing. Let's just go to them quickly. Levy. Oh, look, another bunch of military. It just helps to keep my army way in advance of everyone else. And look, Tamiris now randomly wants to be my friend, which is absolutely brilliant. So there's a religious alliance. That gives me even more points per turn. I'm not going to go to war with her. I know that she's doing well scientifically, and we're going to have a quick look at on that quickly. But you can see no one has satellites, which is really strange. It means satellites has got to be somewhere in the tree randomly, because we're using the random tech tree, don't forget, that the computer just can't find. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it's just like, nope, we don't understand where it is, what's going on, and it's all just a bit random. But yeah, for whatever reason, that seems to have happened again. Look at all these broken inquisitors. I've done so much religious warfare. Oh my god. And like still, even now, they're still sending stuff to me. Just die! Ah, yes. Get out of my land, you fools. So there is the neighborhood district, which means conservation has been boosted. Whereabouts is it? Here. Oh, hang on. That's actually on the path I was doing already. Oh, well, there we go. Look at that. It's meant to be. It was meant to be. We were meant to be planting trees, everyone. Oh, I always love this upgrade. Strafe. Look at that. 125 strength attack now against units. Oh, that one fighter, that one Mustang is just causing all sorts of problems for India. They can't get a single unit out of their bases. Right. This bomber officially brings the walls down to 0. So, you know what that means? The units all need to charge forward. We're going to do some good plundering. We're going to plunder, fools, before we take this city. It's going to be great. Oh, and I've still got my Ursa. He's still going in. He's still plundering. There's natural history. Do I want to change anything at the moment? Total war is still an amazing thing. I love it utterly. Republican legacy I think is pretty good. Reform the coinage. That's getting me so little gold compared to the plundering I'm doing. Let's instead get logistics. That'll help my builders move around a little bit. That'll do. There's too many policy cards. They're all brilliant. It doesn't matter what I pick. Oh, I lost about 50 gold per turn, which isn't the best. But, as I say, I'm actually getting more from plundering right now. So, I think it doesn't matter in the longer run. Look at the biosphere. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. All the extra power, the extra tourism. I'm going to do it. Sod it. So what I mean about the pillaging? It just goes, boom, 500 gold, as you do. Okay, now Patna can be attacked. So actually, I think I will just take the city rather than sitting here plundering too long, because the encampments have got a pretty strong retaliation strike against me. So let's just quickly do that. Take the city. Ka-chunk. Okay, actually, loyalty-wise, if I stick Victor straight in, which I should be able to do just immediately, ba-bonk. Look at that. Already on my side. Already. I need to quickly think about getting in, however. some religious support, because there's loads of cities over on that coast I've just realised that just don't have my religion. So through you come. Putting down lots of farms. Look at all these farms. Oh, they're so good. Got fisheries coming down as well. New York is just going to be the swankiest city in town once we're done with that. Okay, now the bomber can hit. I mean, we could go in that direction. How many turns have I got? 8 turns. I think I should be able to take this city up in the north first. If I just pepper it a little bit. Yeah, that won't take too long to do. In fact, actually, the Mustang can probably help out. Yeah, it gets Straith. Straith promotion actually hits cities. I always forget that. Well, there we go. That's actually pretty good for me. Again, they're fixing stuff. Look at this. Oh, lovely. It's like they want me to win. They're like, hey, Ryan, look at all this science we prepared for you. Do you want to just come and grab some? I love it. It's so considerate. I wish the AI played like this more often, you know? They're just letting me win. No. Let's put just 100 favour into that one. Vote that down. I'm pretty sure I've got enough allies for us to vote that one down. 6 votes down, 3 votes up. Who voted up? Only Gandhi. Oh, sorry, my friend. That's not going to work well for you. I actually can get myself some geothermal power now, which is cool. Well, it would be cool if Cimmeria didn't have cultists stood on every single flipping tile in my empire. God, that's so annoying. Why can't I do just like a really specific open borders? I'm just like, yeah, you know what? If you want open borders, that's fine. But can you freaking get your cultists out of my territory, because they're really annoying. Hang on, they're satellites. So why haven't the computer got satellites yet? Where is it? It's right in the middle. Huh. Now that's weird. Really weird, that one. Oh, I finally got the armory done. Oh, you know what that means. Military engineer time! Oh, appealing location provides +7 gold and a bunch of tourism as well. Let's put down a seaside resort just underneath the volcano. Look at that tile. 7 gold, 3 science, 2 faith, 2 culture, 2 food, 2 production. That's pretty damn good. That is a 5, 7, 9, 11, 18 yield tile. You know? Teddy. Geothermal plant. Oh, got some clean energy coming in. How many turns have I got now? 25 turns to get a golden era. I should be fine. We've got loads of stuff we can be doing right now. In fact, actually, holy sites. I do want to build more. More holy sites is a good idea for me personally. Just because. I'm just trying to think of the best place to stick it. I've got a lot of appealing locations actually, and a lot of farm adjacency. Maybe I don't want one. Let's just keep getting builders for now. But yeah, the more holy sites, the more pagodas. And pagodas are good. I believe that, let's just do this one quickly, is Auckland stolen. Auckland has approximately 0 military. Oh, well, that's boring. But never mind, we've got more production in all of my coastal tiles now, which is absolutely lovely. I'm looking for offshore wind. That's what I really want. That would be an amazing revelation for my empire. Look how much more improved my land is now. I've really done a big job in trying to get everything sorted here. Right, now, we need to think about putting woods down in nice locations in order to increase the appeal of the tiles around it. I mean, these are all average tiles. It's nothing's really good in this area. But, yeah, planting woods. This is job number 2 now. 1 bomb onto that city. And then actually this Curacao should be able to just go all the way through. So it can. That city is now mine as well. Should we put Moksha in? I think let's do that. Ta-da! Everyone's loyal again. Okay, now how much do we really want to take from India? Because quite frankly at the moment, the grievances are bad against me. But, I mean actually city occupied, that's hardly anything. I'm just trying to work out what is worth it and what isn't. Because, you know, it's diplomatic favour is what I want over everything else. That's the best bit. In fact, actually, I can now start advancing on these units. Don't let them get the best of me. 5 turns. This city I do want to capture, so actually we'll move my units down to here. And then we'll start to siege this city. Hello! Look at that. There's the peace deal we're after. 1,400 gold, 50 gold per turn, and them ceding the 2 cities. Don't forget, we can always immediately go back to war with Gandhi later if we want to. But we'll wait for them to denounce me first. We'll keep these 2 cities, and look, Now we get to liberate this city and give ourselves a huge bunch of diplomatic favour and give ourselves less grievances on the world stage. This is the diplomatic game. We're not actually being diplomatic in any way. We're just sort of killing people and then offering them a plaster and going, hey look, we're being so friendly. Oh dear. The other thing I'm now looking out for are places for national parks, which is tough because I really did settle kind of on the top of everything. But like down here, for instance, this is a pretty good area. If I just take that tile off, we can go to Philadelphia and we can get ourselves a naturalist and maybe do it that way. Yeah, I like the idea of putting down some of these things if we can. Oh, we also need some coal. I do need coal. Let's go trade with our coal buddy. So here comes the bomber. Lovely. I don't know where my artillery went. Oh, did the artillery just get taken back by the city-state? It might have done. Who was that? Venice? Was it Venice? It was Venice. It just got deleted. Sometimes it happens. When city-state units get taken back, they just go bump and totally get deleted. Although, unless maybe it's probably gone down here, maybe. Who knows? Where am I attacking now? We don't want to attack that Venetian musketman. Used to be mine. Let's plonk our plane over here, maybe. Lovely. And yeah, we can just play the waiting game here. We've got how many turns? 4 turns to take the city. That's pretty good. We don't mind that. What I'm going to do though is swap this tile in. I'm going to take this builder to go and remove that. And Cincinnati, I'm just going to give a naturalist once that builder makes his way out. Because I think that again, there's another place I can just stick here. Which should be pretty good. Oh my god, look at all the culture that's springing up as I'm planting woods now. We've got an amazing array. We've got 186 culture per turn, which is amazing considering I think I've only just built one single theatre square, and I've only just built it as well. It's pretty cool. So remove this, and then there is a natural park that should make me go, ho ho, national park I should say. Lovely. Okay, this city is going to have an amazing appeal now. If I just have a look at the appeal, look, all tiles pretty much are breathtaking. This is good. It'll actually get me a decent amount of tourism per turn. I'm not actually after tourism per turn. It's a totally different game. But you can just see this particular Teddy, Bullmoose Teddy, is just, oh, he's exceptional at that. So here is my first bomber, like so. I've then got the second bomber because I bought another one with all the gold I'd accumulated. Bring in the musketman, the city. I'm now going to liberate to India for 100 diplomatic favour, but also because it's going to flip anyway. Rebellion in 5 turns, rebellion in 3 turns. That one's going to stay friendly. Okay, so these are all going to continue rebelling, so we can just actually farm these, which is quite entertaining. But that actually reduces my grievances with India doing that. City liberated -16. Shaves 3 turns off it. It's actually really, really handy. Quite like that. Right, let's get rid of all this stuff. We don't like any of this stuff. We're fixing this city good and proper. Get some builders in. We're going to fix this empire. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go over now to Lataro, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing by declaring war on him and then seeing if I can steal any of his stuff. So my army is now being moved to the other front. In I go, and another national park. Aha! I like just finding loads of tiles like this. There's loads of breathtaking tiles or tiles that are close, like that's Charming 3, Charming 2, and then just going plonk and watching all the culture appear from nowhere. Oh, the last couple turns my culture has shot up by about 30% just because I've been planting forests. I quite like it. It's just like a government that's like, all we want to do is plant forests everywhere. It's lovely. Wish it happened in real life. Gilgamesh is just my coal daddy at the moment. Just buying coal from him, just like a little bit of it, just at a time. There you go. First railway built. Simulator has begun. Washington and Philadelphia now boosting along quite nicely. We've got, all my cities around here are beginning to really swell with population. Actually, this is a pretty cool part of the game for me. Really enjoying it. Really, really, really enjoying it. I think I should be able to get a bunch of diplomatic points from the next Congress, but how's the World's Fair getting along? We're about halfway through, and we have half the points that Tamiris does. She's actually producing quite a few. That's not very good. Come on, let's fix Patna. All this rainforest here still all needs chopping down. No, we don't like any of this stuff. Okay, right, look, you were my ally. None of that. None of that. I hate when they do that. There should be an option just to renew the alliance. Ugh. Never mind. Right. We're ignoring that one. Mapuche, can we declare war on you? Casus belli. Colonial war. That's hilarious. Can we get everybody else involved? Colonial war. Yes, we can. So they've joined in with it. We'll make the deal. Join and going war. Yep, they love it as well. I bet the Cree will probably want to join in as well. Yep, they do. What about India? Can we get them involved? Just for the joke? Yep, brilliant. So that is... Okay, they're at war with everyone. God, we just have some diplomatic weight, don't we? It's absolutely brilliant. Right. Already the anti-tank is dead because, of course, my Mustang has about 7 million power levels to it. The bomber, this bomber's ages away and can't reach. What about this one? Yeah, this one can. Okay, that's good. So we can at least do some pillaging, which is entertaining. I say that. I seems to have locked it. We go. Apart from that, anti-tank crews. We've got an encampment that's about to fire at us, so maybe we just pull back a little bit just for a second, and we'll let them come to us. I like these chain reactions. They're just sort of like that charge triggers this builder. I can then like bring you to there. I can start putting forests up. Patna's going to be an amazing city. Well, once I've finished getting all the builders. I think the war department looks quite nice, don't you? Yes, lovely. Okay, right, 3 turns now until this aerodrome gets finished, but not if I can help it, just with, you know, a bit of choppy chop, like so. There we go. All done. Let's move you across. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, Mapuche is going to be decisively easy to conquer if I want to, because they've got no air defences at the moment and I've got 2 bombers. Still trading coal. I really need to find a source for myself, but it's okay. The railway keeps on rolling. Through to the front line. This is all lovely. This Curacao is doing well as well. Off you come. Plopping in 5-year plan because we've just got ideology. That is a lovely thing there. How's the CO2 doing? 9 turns until we get comets. Oh dear. This is this may prove a little tricky for us. Now I need to beeline across to get well into the tech tree to meet all the things. So if I were to just go rapid deployment, which way does that take me? Oh, a very strange way. Alright, well, it is what it is, isn't it? As I say, I'm going for the diplomatic route at the moment. We've got loads of diplomatic favour compared to everyone else. So that's fine, and people are polluting like mad at the moment, although I am as well, is the problem. That's mainly because I'm making railways, but I should really keep an eye on that one as well. Keep on bombing. I love the flames in the city, that beautiful old god obelisk effect. It's really cool, that. Keeping bombing. Can I just move my plane in a little bit more? No, not into... It's got to be in neutral territory, isn't it? Let's put it to here. Okay, right, now I can see some units. That's quite fun. Our units are just very joyously just wandering in. No problem at the moment. Only 20 damage on the city retaliation for me at the moment, so that's pretty good. Can't complain. Oh, it's finally pillaging time. Oh, I missed this. I missed this so much. Oh no, there's an anti-tank there. Oh, that might be a little bit of a problem for me. I may lose that Curacao. Whoops. Always keep an eye out for mostly mountain national parks. Like this one in Washington here is really, really handy. Like, hee. All of this is good now. Oh, that one's got the Patala Palace in it. I'm pretty sure I don't get the diplomacy point for taking the city over. I've got 13 points here. We'll just test it quickly, because that is now my city, which is lovely. I've now got to put another culture card. I've got another wildcard policy. Oh, I'm so excited. There's so many choices. Should we get to arms? Their finest hour is quite fun as well. We could get conscription in. We could get all kinds of stuff. Oh, wars of religion. Let's get wars of religion. Actually, that helps. Perfect. Does that give me the extra point? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No, because I didn't build it. I think it's the building which is the important part there. So turn 232. This Highlands map is good fun. We're on 57 tech. Scythia's on 60. Gilgamesh is on 60. If we have a look at science victory, no satellites. People just are really struggling on that. We've got 5 turns until the next vote. We're building up a lot of favour now. We have a bomber of diplomacy, my favourite kind, on the way to come and liberate this city, which should be an absolute easy joy to do. Actually, we'll move our musket round. I want to go and have a look at Calcutta as well. If we can take both of those cities, oh, that would be a double liberation. That it just basically gives me enough political power, especially because I'm fighting all of my alliances, but just to basically do whatever I want, which is hilarious. We do need to get to carbon recapture pretty quickly, so I've been working on my culture. We're now almost up to 300 per turn, but there is more I can do. There is more I can do. So, yeah, so far, so good. I think we're still very much in this game. I still think we've got a good chance of winning. We've just got to push the boat a little bit to make sure we do. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton for all of the help you give on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes and subscribes to the video. Cheers, you help keep me going.